What is going on, guys? Hey, I want to come back to you and I wanted to bring you a video on the migrant crisis again in New York City. And AOC, she was shouted down again for daring to stand up there and speak and say, you know what? New York City is a sanctuary city. Because again, they don't want to hear this anymore. New Yorkers are sick and tired of this. I mean, real people are sick and tired of this because, again, they understand their city is gone. They get that. But again, people like AOC, they're out for themselves. It's their ego they're out for. We truly have got to understand that. So again, she is going to stand up there and say whatever she needs to say that's popular for her political career. But on the flip side of that, people are sick of it. The people that vote her in are sick of it. And again, they truly understand that people like AOC, they don't have their back. They don't. And again, they will destroy this country. But guys, I'm going to put up the clip of AOC here in a second. But guys, afterwards, I'm going to talk about the numbers. And again, the difference between things under Donald Trump and things under Biden.
When New York City Mayor Eric Adams said 100,000 migrants would destroy his city, most New Yorkers heard it as a battle cry. It was the first time a Democrat had ever been so bold. Democrats were walking through a third world country in Midtown and pretending everything was fine. Well, the mayor realized we were going bankrupt and the sanctuary city dream was dead. But today, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez held a press conference in Midtown Manhattan, the heart of the migrant crisis, to declare no. The sanctuary city dream lives on. And suddenly AOC had walked into a war zone.
Close the border! States of America! Yeah, that's what is there? What is this here then? Yeah, barriers for who? For who? For us?
The city's on edge. This is not a crowd to lie or lecture to.
We seek to do, and what we seek to do is to make sure that all the resources are necessary and that we are joining with the city and state administrators.
Look at Jamal Bowman in the back there. Again, he is always so loudmouth and everything else and in people's faces and tries to be a tough guy and everything else. But look at him. Look at him stand back there, man. Again, he is not going to say a damn thing because he knows he will get his ass handed to him and right there in that crowd right there of what is going on. Again, people are sick of it. They are sick and tired of it. And they are sick and tired of people like, you know, Horseface, AOC and Jamal Bowman. They're sick of this shit. They truly are. And again, we have to be honest. I mean, I don't blame Jamal Bowman for, you know, looking like a scared little girl standing back there. Again, we got to understand he does. And the reason why he is because, I mean, the crowd would eat him alive. They truly would. And again, people like AOC, if you watch, man, again, she is scared. She is scared. I mean, you can watch her face, man. Again, I mean, you can see her right here in this clip, right here in this freeze frame. She is scared. She is truly afraid. Again, for her career, I'm sure, but also, man, again, I think for her safety, she understands, man. These people are sick and tired of this. They truly are. And again, they don't want to hear what is coming out of her mouth.
Most real New Yorkers, we don't do photo ops. We don't have time. This isn't Washington, D.C. You don't come to New York City, plant a mic, and tell you, you know, we're better than you, and that we need to be more compassionate and understanding. New York's been pretty compassionate with the migrants so far. We've been paying for $500 a night hotel rooms. We gave them Xboxes, flat screens, cribbage. They don't even play cribbage. We've been doing their laundry for them. We even cooked culturally appropriate food for them after they threw away our PB&Js. And now they're getting free education and free health care. And they're paying no taxes, but for us, we pay the IRS half. AOC has ignored New Yorkers at her own political peril, and now she's not welcomed in her own town.
What did you think that AOC, when she came
allowed to walk down the streets again. They have destroyed our city, and New York, especially Queens, is woken up. This is up to us. This is up to each and every one of us to stand up. Nobody's coming here for us. Right. We're here for ourselves. If we don't get up and fight for our city, nobody's coming for us. They're coming to destroy it.
AOC, who can waltz in anywhere she wants, Hollywood, the U.S. Capitol, Miami during the pandemic, can't walk around New York without getting chewed out by the people who love this city, because she clearly doesn't. The Congresswoman's been exposed. Primetime was in her district just a while back, and she's just a selfish no-name there.
Can you tell me who represents you in Congress?
No.
Does AOC sound familiar?
No.
Hello.
Never heard of her. Who's AOC?
What would you say AOC stands for? What do you think AOC stands for?
Herself?
Guys, man, right there, that shows you what they think of AOC. That shows you what they think of her. Again, they voted her in office because they thought she was this fresh-faced progressive that's going to go the way they need to go. And again, we truly get to understand people like that. It's all about ego. It's all about themselves. It's all about how good they look. You know, it's all about how, again, she has accused Republicans of basically drooling over her because she is so hot. I mean, we have truly got to understand this girl, it's all about her ego. It's all about, again, how good she is, how good she looks, how popular she is. That's what it's about. You know, again, we truly get to understand people like they're evil. They're evil people. And again, they will destroy this country. They will destroy their cities. We have truly got to understand they will destroy their areas, their districts.
The press may know AOC, but the people don't. The politicians know her, but real New Yorkers don't know who she is. And if they do, they don't like her. This is a microcosm of the Democratic Party's detachment from the streets. Pontificate about the blessings of Bidenomics, but once you walk the sidewalk, step out of your town car, it's not resonating. Jerry Nadler joined AOC in declaring the wonderful virtues of sanctuary cities. An ancient congressman who should know better. Jerry spent his whole life in politics, and somehow he hasn't earned an ounce of New Yorkers' respect.
And are propelling us into the future. I'm immensely proud of the countless New Yorkers who have stepped up to welcome the asylum seekers who have come here. City workers and volunteers staffing the...
This country's just hungry for politicians who just speak for us, who listen to us and then deliver. Sure, Mayor Eric Adams made a big speech, but was that to save New York or to save his own hide? Looks like to me he's just begging for a bailout. I respect Eric Adams because of his law enforcement background, but he's also better than Bill de Blasio. But enough with the stunts. You slept on a cot, okay, but Biden made New York into a border state, and you won't even say his name.
I like my coffee dark.
Eric Adams never once has called on Joe Biden to close the border. Never once. You want the solution, Eric Adams? Call publicly, get up there on live cameras, stand there with Kathy Hochul, even in the Zoom, and call on Joe Biden to close the border. Because I'm going to tell you, if you don't if you don't stop giving away the freebies, they're all coming. Jose is calling Juan, saying, come on across. We're in $500 a night hotels. We're getting $1,000 scooters. We're getting EBT cards. We're getting clothes.
You know, guys, man, he is 100% correct. Because, again, if they keep giving away stuff, they keep giving them freebies, they're going to keep coming. Do you not understand that? They're getting free stuff. We truly get to understand if they're getting free stuff, if they're getting a free ticket into this country. And again, a free bus ride anywhere they want to go. And an Xbox and a flat screen TV and an iPhone. Again, we truly get to understand they're going to keep coming. They're not going to stop. And again, this is by design. Guys here are being overwhelmed at the southern border. They are. And again, we have to understand this has happened. This has accelerated immensely under Joe Biden. And again, I'm going to stick those numbers up in a second, but I want to stick up this clip right here showing you just how overwhelmed they are at the southern border.
Border Patrol simply cannot keep up with the sheer volume of people crossing our border illegally right now. Every day this week, they've had more than 7,000 apprehensions of illegal immigrants. And we want to show you what these mass releases look like. Take a look at this video out of San Diego yesterday afternoon. What you're looking at is 3 unmarked white Border Patrol buses. They pull up and they start releasing several hundred illegal immigrants to city streets and sidewalks in San Diego across from a transit terminal. People were on this bus from as far away as China and Pakistan. And keep in mind, these buses are not from Texas. They're not Greg Abbott's buses. These are the Biden administration's buses. This is Border Patrol mass releasing people. You can see handfuls of them are standing around not knowing where they are, what to do, where to go next. And there was a remarkable exchange between one migrant and a Border Patrol agent as he asked the agent, "Hey, am I okay to travel to Chicago?" And the agent says, "Yep, you're good to go." Take a listen.
You're free to go. You can call. You can do whatever you want. You're free to.
Okay, it's no problem if I go to Chicago.
Do whatever you want. You're free to.
Combat that. Then to find out yesterday that CBP is doing street releases, as they call them, safe. There's nothing safe about it.
Meanwhile, here in the state of Texas, Texas is trying to stand its own ground without the help of the federal government. The video you're looking at here in El Paso, as Texas National Guard soldiers continue to use razor wire and physical manpower to try to block large masses of migrants trying to enter the United States illegally. That group of migrants waiting in the Rio Grande, expecting to be led into the country, but the state of Texas blocking them. That again happening in El Paso. And back out here live, CBP sources tell Fox News that border numbers for the month of August are going to be around 230,000 migrant encounters. That would be the highest number or the highest month for 2023 and would come at a time when the White House is claiming progress and, quote, stopping the flow here at our southern border. That is.
All right, guys, I want to put this out for you. This right here is U.S. Customs and Border Protection encounters. 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. And again, we truly have to understand these numbers show a pattern. And it shows exactly where the problem is. It's not, again, under the Republicans. It's not Trump. There was no problem under Trump. Now, I mean, again, not like this. We truly have got to understand that. Again, this man was trying to build a damn wall. In 2020, Trump's last year in office, which again is represented by this red line right here at the bottom, that's 2020. And these 3 lines here at the top, these are all Biden. These are 2021, 22, 23. So again, we truly have to recognize what is happening. Under Biden, under Trump, Trump's last year in office, 2020, we saw just over 458,088 encounters. Okay. 2021, we saw over 1.7 million. Again, we have truly got to recognize what happened. What happened during that time, the difference. Again, over 1.7 million. And 2022, almost 2.4 million encounters. And 2023, so far this year, and again, their fiscal years go from October to September. And so, again, we've left out August. We don't have August, and we don't have this month. In August, I guess, man, they're saying it's going to be somewhere around 230,000 encounters just for August alone. And they're looking at September being at least that. So again, we're going to see probably 400,000 to 500,000 at least, again, encounters added onto the total for this year already, which is already right at 2 million. So again, we're probably going to see another record year again this year. Guys, again, what's happening in this country? I mean, it's truly scary. It truly is. Again, the way to get you is by telling you you're a good person if you allow those borders to be open. If you allow everyone to cross, you're a good person. But you're not a good person if you want those borders closed or limited. Again, you're not a good person. Again, you don't have compassion towards other people if you don't want those borders open. And we truly have got to recognize that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works at all. We have truly got to understand we have got to fashion our own mask first before, again, we try to save the rest of the world. Again, we have got to keep our level, our standard of living up in this country. Because, again, if we fall, if we somehow degrade our standard of living to help other people, we are losing this country, and we cannot be a beacon to anyone if we lower our standard of living in order to help other people. We have truly got to recognize, man, we have to save ourselves first, and then we can help out as many people as we can the right way. But again, we can't just let everyone over. We can't. Because again, we are destroying this country from the inside out. And we have to realize, man, that we are going to have to vote these people, vote these politicians out of office that will destroy this country. Anyways, guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks.
You son of a